4 strange UFO encounters. Each one of us has a thing or two to say when it comes to the topic of UFOs. You may find yourself belonging to the camp of strong believers who are convinced that these extraterrestrial entities have come from faraway planets or dimensions. Or you could be on the team of condescending skeptics who are often too quick to discount the above claims. Regardless, there really are some well-documented UFO sightings and encounters, which our present way of thinking couldn't possibly yet explain. But are they for real? Judge them for yourselves. Number 4. The glowing blue lights over Mount Shasta. The National UFO Reporting Center, an organization in the US in which the focus is the investigation of UFO sightings or alien contacts that happened in the country or anywhere in the world, reported an account made by a certain airline captain. The unnamed source, who was then flying the route between Los Angeles and Portland, Oregon, described what he saw as strange, glowing blue lights over Mount Shasta in California. In his report, the captain said that the lights appeared to be much brighter than the stars typically shine in the area. According to him, there were 2 lights the size of normal stars, which sits approximately an inch apart from each other on the wide screen. The captain told the agency that the lights appeared to be stationary, which is why he immediately thought that they're not just any falling stars or satellites. He and his co-pilot could see the objects clearly in a starry but crystal clear sky. What makes it even stranger for the cockpit crew was the fact that the lights appeared to shine outside of the atmosphere, approximately 7 miles up from the reference point of the plane, which was flying at 38,000 feet. The captain said that we still don't have the kind of craft with the capability to fly at that altitude and remain stationary. Number 3. The incident at OHare International Airport. On November 7, 2006, a United Airlines employee was preparing for the departure of Flight 446. The person who was at the tarmac noticed what appeared to be an odd-looking, dark gray metallic craft that was hovering over Gate 17 of the OHare International Airport in Chicago. It so happens that there were a bunch of United employees who also spotted the saucer-shaped flying object. Witnesses claimed that the UFO hovered for a few minutes on air before it bolted upward in incredible speed. It broke a hole in the clouds on its wake, which was wide enough for people below to see the blue sky. They said the UFO sighting at OHare International Airport made it to the local and later on the international news. However, the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, was quick to debunk the veracity of the claims simply for the lack of radar detection. They later considered it as just another weather phenomenon and declined to investigate even further. Number 2. Bizarre sightings on Google Maps. Alien researchers, just like any kind of researcher, are the type of people that won't rest until they find evidence that could give weight to their theories. Aside from first-hand accounts, the Google Maps is another go-to resource for ufologists. Yes, it's a technical term. Here's a remarkable few that may warrant your attention. Number 1. The UFO crash site in Antarctica. This was first spotted by Russian UFO hunter Valentin Degtyarev. In a snapshot taken straight from the free mapping site, one could see a strange dent in the snow. The shape it made gives the impression of a flying saucer that crash-landed on the ground. Number 2. The entrance to an Argentinian alien base. The people over at UFO Sightings Daily claim to have found what appears to be the entrance to an alien base in Argentina. According to the site, the circular-shaped gateway, which comes in the form of a floating island, would rotate in circle to allow entry of a UFO having a 100-meter span. And number 3, identical tomb structures on Mars. What we thought of as unique structures found only on Earth, alien hunters have begun to suspect that there were inhabitants from Mars that lived here on our planet a long time ago, as evident in the identical tomb structures found respectively on Google Maps and Google Earth's Mars. The case in point is a tomb-like structure found in the surface of Mars that shares a similar appearance with the Kofun-era tomb in Japan. Both structures show that distinct keyhole shape. Could it just be a coincidence? It's hard to say. And number 1, the Varginha incident. The incident in Varginha is considered as one of the most bizarre, if not the strangest, cases of UFO sightings and encounters. It's actually a series of events which even involved the purported capture by the Brazilian military of an extraterrestrial being in Varginha, Brazil. A book published by the renowned American UFO expert Dr. Roger Lear reveals to full extent the string of events that took place in 1996. According to his book, it all started with a warning given by the North American Aerospace Defense Command, NORAD, to the Brazilian Airspace Authority, SINDACTA, wherein they tracked an unidentified object flying above the Western Hemisphere. What followed were rumors of mass UFO sightings sweeping across the entire country. But the most significant development took place in the city of Varginha, in Minas Gerais, Brazil, wherein, according to witnesses, strange creatures were seen wandering in the area. Some were shot dead by the military, while a few were captured and brought to research facilities. It has since gathered media coverage around the world, but the Brazilian government was quick to put out the news sensation. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.